did.
So, I'm gonna vlog about it.
Vlog about this situation?
Yeah.
Does anybody watch? Here's your...
It gets put on Facebook, so...
I know, but I'm
people
wondering...
might watch. I don't know.
Does anybody from the soccer team watch this?
I don't know. Does it matter?
No.
Really? Really, it's...
It's going to be talked about on Sunday.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
So...
That is good
Why
stuff.
don't you go ahead and give us a rundown of the situation?
Well, I thought you were going to be like, go ahead and give your opinion.
No.
So I'm the first one on the
No,
chat.
I'll give my opinion first, but you go ahead and give us a rundown.
Okay, rundown is at the beginning of our soccer session, our coach, manager, Marine, she runs everything. She's a really nice chick. I like her. She set up everything. Anyway, she was like, oh, I can get a sponsor for us so we can get shirts from this bar that they always go to. And we were like, okay, yeah, go ahead and see what you can do. Well, she goes and talks to him. She's like, yep, it's all good. We're going to get shirts. They're going to sponsor us. We're like, cool. That's like, I don't know, like what, 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks at the latest into the season. And then fast forward to 2 more games left in our season. We play once a week on Sundays. This upcoming Sunday we play, but the shirts won't be ready. But we got a message that said that the shirts won't be ready this Sunday. They'll be ready for the following game.
Our last game.
Our very last game. And on top of that, everyone was kind of assuming that we were going to be getting these shirts for free because we're sponsored, but
I think at one point in time they said that we're going to be free.
I was pretty sure, yeah, Marine at one point did say they were going to be free. And now it's to the point where Marine says that because of all these graphics that we put on there and the fact that we wanted our names, which, I can understand, I guess, putting more and more things on there, that they're going to be more expensive than they thought, and because of that, they want to charge us half of the price for the shirts. Well, that's all well and good. Maybe if one...
Well, hold on, back up a second, because basically, shirts are full price, but
shirts are, yeah,
the
like
bar,
$26 shirts.
The bar is going to pay half.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's fine. So I was just going to say, I think that would be okay if one, maybe that would be okay if one, this happened a lot sooner in the season, as in like the week after we talked about this, type of thing. Not like one, oh, we're gonna get him for our last game. Well, that's stupid. And two, the other main reason that kind of like I was just like, is just maybe instead of just going, yeah, order them, it would have been a better idea to go, hang on, like, thanks for looking into that, but let me talk to my team first. Send a mass Facebook message like she always does, and be like, hey guys, because of the graphics we chose, because of this, because of that, it's not going to be free anymore. It's going to be a little bit more. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Simple question. That's all. And that question would have solved a lot of the problems that's going on right now. Problems.
All right, so... My turn. Thank you for explaining the situation. And I was going to explain first, just so you know.
That's cool, man.
Whatever. So, my big deal is, yeah, she kind of went out and threw everybody under the bus and said, hey, I finally got those shirts ordered for us. They're not going to be ready until our last game. And on top of that, they're going to be, you're going to have to pay your half of a $25 shirt, which ends up being $12.50. Yeah. And then in the message, she's even like, but I'm rounding it up to $13 to make it easier to collect. It's like, what? Wait.
That and there's one extra shirt. That's the other argument. There's one extra shirt for people who show up to play, but the thing is, those people who show up to play, they're guests on our team. They didn't have to pay. That's right.
Anything.
They didn't have to pay the $50 to get in the, or however much we pay, I can't remember, to get in the league.
40,
yeah,
38.
Exactly. To get in the league in the first place, they didn't even have to pay that fee.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, really, she's spending our money for us. I mean, if we had, like, a team fund or whatever that everyone pays dues into, whatever.
That's
well,
a good
I guess
idea.
we do. We do have a team fund that everyone pays dues into, and that pays for our league fees.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when we talk about being sponsored by a team, or by a business or an organization, that to me says that that business or organization is going to be giving us free shirts, and the benefit that they get out of that is advertisement for their establishment.
That's right.
So if we are going to go with, I don't know if we mentioned the name of the bar, we'll just go ahead and say it, the Underwood Bar. You know, let's give you some props.
I mean, the place is awesome. We went to it. It was awesome. They had
good.
250 like giant beers. 350, but reverse happy hour is 250.
So I mean, it wasn't a terrible establishment by any means. It was good. I liked it. I had fun. I got a little tipsy, but
they were big beers.
Yeah, they were big beers. But yeah, it's not a terrible sponsor. But if they are only going to be able to pick up so much, I myself have been in contacts with other people or other establishments that could have sponsored us for free. Case in point, I'm going to be talking to the people who own Soccer International here in Omaha. Tony is a good friend of mine. Tony is the owner. And the last time I was in there picking up my shoes, he basically said, if you ever need shirts, let me know. We can get your team some free shirts. So right there, free shirts.
Yeah,
free. It would have been done
FREE
immediately. You know, it just probably would have said Soccer International on it, and it had our number, no like nicknames or whatever on the background. But that's the price point that we were all expecting.
It was free, hence sponsorship.
Yeah, there you go. That's
not
what
half sponsorship.
Exactly. So Maureen offered to pay the difference if there was going to be an issue, but she did it in a way it was like, you know, hey, everyone feels sorry for me because I made a decision and not everyone's happy with it, which makes me mad. It's like, Maureen, I gotta, if you do watch this, I gotta say you organized the team very well, but you really dropped the ball. Okay, we're back.
Picking up where we left off. What were we talking about?
I don't even remember now.
We were talking about, I think the last thing you said was Maureen did a really good job, but she really dropped the ball in this one and threw us all under the bus.
Yeah, really. Thanks for spending my money for me. I mean, I'm kind of in this position right now where I don't feel justified in paying. The other point that she was going to make is, you know, they have plans to play in the next session and everything, which is great if you know for certain that you can play in the next session. Currently, right now, as people who follow the vlog may know, I'm in a temporary role, and they're really starting to stress interviews right now, which is a good thing because they're really coaching me on my interview skills so that I can keep the position I'm in. But I still don't have any guarantee, and if they're going to start interviewing for this and I don't get it, I go back to my regular schedule, which means Sundays are not going to be good for me. So anyway, yeah, we're going to have to kind of cut it here because that's what's, I don't know, I mean, that's what,
you still have a little bit of
that's
time.
What's happening, but...
well, you basically got your point across, like what you wanted to say.
I just feel like I'm complaining now.
Well, it's not really a... Oh, sad face. Fuji face. It's not really complaint. I mean, like, this is, like, obviously this is what's going to happen on Sunday. Everyone's going to be talking about it. And I'm actually wondering, hey, we're on a two game winning streak. I wouldn't doubt it if we lose on Sunday now because of this, because people are clearly unhappy about the whole thing. So, but
it stinks.
It does.
Really, just poor communication, and the fact that's one more thing that I'm going to throw in here, then I'll be done with it. We're getting some Facebook people who are chiming in on this conversation, who are like, Maureen's doing such a great job. You're taking her, you're taking her for granted and everything like that. I don't mean to take you for granted. I don't want you thinking I'm taking you for granted or anything like that. But who the heck are these people coming? I have never seen some of these people playing, and if I have, I don't know. That's it. I don't know who's commenting.
That's it.
We're done.
Your time.
Done.